This is savage. Savage rum. Savage. Savage. Oh, absolutely savage. Look how many savages are on the screen. There's savage on my layout. There's savage in the title. And there's a little scrolling background of savages behind the savage. Plus there's guys singing savage. There's so much savage on the screen right now. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. At this point, the decision, return to the castle. Did the text loop yet? I think it still hasn't looped. You started over. Savage. Can you be the supreme fighting machine? Oh, that's the big question. Savage. Is that the beginning? Copyright. That's the end. Probe software. That's the end. These are the actual credits. Takes so long to get to them. Still credits? Intro graphics. You mean these? By Alan Tompkins. Good job. Looks pretty good. Intro sequence by Chris Long. I like. Was it your idea to come up with that text? Good job, Chris Long. Savage. That's the beginning. It's starting over. Fired by rage. Savage plunges into an orgy of violence. Yeah, that's definitely the beginning. Good way to start your intro. Plunges into it. Fired by rage. Savage plunges into an orgy of violence. That's good. It's a good intro. All right, from here I can't actually start the game, so I have to restart, I think, so we can get to the actual game. Time to play some Savage. Let's do it. Load the game. Load game 1. Only is one game. What does it mean? There we go. Savage time. Let me just grab it. Check audio. See what it sounds like. It might be way too loud. That would be bad. Of course we want the music and effects on. Controls are fine. Credits. What can we do about that? Oh, it's not to get more credits. It's to just see the credits. Okay. Well, we better start the game. Okay. Get going. Savage. Currently testing the audio of Savage. Well, I mean the audio of my stream of Savage. Did that shield anything right there? I guess not. You have 3 lives, no continues. You have a whole life bar though. Castlevania acting as a rotating thing. It's the first boss right here, this dude. Crashing him. Smash the thing. Smash the thing. Mash. Yeah, he exploded him. Okay, I just lost a bunch of health there. That was unwise. Energy! Yes, I need more energy. Dude, give me some green. I need the green shit. Red doesn't do it. I don't know what red does. I don't know what blue does either. I don't know what anything means. Except for the bar on the left. I don't even know what the bar on the right is for. Do I have magic or something? Do I have magic? Because I'm not using that bar on the right. I don't even know what that's for. Maybe that's if you get a weapon? Your ammo or something? Oh, now the platforming comes in and I have yet to actually... Can I farm health, maybe? Oh, dude! Oh, I didn't mean to do that! No! Oh my god. Alright, just go for it, Savage. Don't fall. Good advice. You lost a life in the first level. Is that a shark down there? What the fuck? There's the health. Alright, we'll just keep going anyway. Savage. I've been wanting to play some Savage. I've been wanting to play some Savage. Just can't stop thinking about Savage. All I can think about is everything that's in my dreams. The only thing that matters to me anymore is Savage. I want all the Savage. Savage me. The boss. This guy's a little trickier, I think. Oh my god, he did a lot of damage to me there. I don't know how to avoid his shit, really. Why not get hit by that? I don't know if you really can avoid damage from this. I already lost 2 lives. Damn it. You get his weapon for killing him. It's pretty good. Oh, my magic has... My magic has been lowered somehow. Oh dear. Indeed. Now, how did my magic go down? Oh, Jesus. Oh, I have another life. This must be my last life. Yeah, it sure was. Savage. Savage. Died on that level again. My jewel bonus is 250. All right. Well, that's good. Okay. All right then. What the hell? You died like right away. Hold on, I'm not ready. Jesus Christ. You get possibly melted. Hello, Monicule. How's it going? I hope you're in a savage mood. Because, I believe I am. We're playing a savage game. Get going. Alright, for real this time. This is for real. Not playing around like we were before. What happened to all my energy? What? Give me more energy. What the fuck, game? Oh, farm like in Super Star Wars. Just drop a green potion. Well, I'm doing pretty good. Despite not getting into the con this weekend. I'm doing alright. I'm doing fine. Otherwise, pretty quiet weekend. Hello, Colic. How are you doing? Oh no, this guy! I'm definitely happy with that, or I would be. Unfortunately, that did not seem to apply to the convention this weekend. They decided to have that anyway, which sucks. But it didn't matter because they didn't get in anyway. Yeah, that's okay. It happens. I'm just hoping these guys will drop a green, but they just keep dropping the blue shit. Yeah, I wish they would be lifted at conventions. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, you know, happy with it. Okay. Interesting that these power-ups don't seem to disappear. I guess those are just a point. We just sit here and farm points. We'll take it slow. Take the Savage slow. Yeah, that's correct, Colin. But I wish that... What? Those spiders came out of nowhere. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I still wish... I know. I mean, you're right. But I still wish they wouldn't. Because... this seems silly now. What's that shark down there? No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Don't kill... Do you get your health back at the beginning of the next level? I might be okay. You do! Oh, that's good. I don't know what these red... Oh, the red crystals gives you the little blue thing that goes around. How has your guys' weekend been? Oh, I hope it's been good. Yeah, mine's been pretty quiet since we didn't... I mean, the good thing is that since I didn't have to go to the con this weekend, instead I spent some more family time. You worked on Saturday? Oh. I almost was going to work the whole weekend. But I didn't. So, a lot of family time this weekend. Which is good. Otherwise I would have streamed more. I would have streamed yesterday, but... no, I haven't really had a chance to go back to Elden Ring. But I feel like I've basically done just about any... I'm not sure... I guess there was maybe one or two more things I might have wanted to check out, but... pretty much have done everything in the game, I think. I guess I gotta check to see if I can still advance the Jar Baron quest, but... otherwise I did almost everything there is to do. Some of the quest lines, like, you know, I wouldn't be able to finish. I'd have to do New Game Plus. I was thinking about doing a New Game Plus, though. For fun, Elden Ring. I might do that. I don't know. Mudding upstairs, I see. I guess this is too far back. I can't hit him from here. Dude. You're probably better off just getting close and just mashing, I guess. Oh, dude, I need the energy just right there. Yes. Just die already! Just die! Oh, I think I'm better off just getting closer. I'll try to do more damage. It's not cheating to look them up. Yeah, oh yeah, I did want to look up at the endings. I did want to do that. I wanted to do that on stream, too. Yeah, maybe I could do that tonight. If I can finish Savage. Give me my reward. Alright, these jumps are a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. Oh, I wish I could have got that help. No! Dude, oh my god. Oh! No, Savage. Why? No, no! Shit! I did terrible that time. I did better the first time on those freaking jumps. That sucks. Mudding upstairs. I do want to look up those endings. I'm not gonna play through the game again just to get different endings. But I might play some New Game Plus to like try out different weapons and stuff. Could be fun. No. It wasn't because I was hit. Getting hit in midair doesn't do anything. There's no knockback whatsoever. No, it's just that the jump is just... It's just a tight jump. You have to jump... Like, you can keep moving until your foot is almost off the platform. So it's just... You have to jump really far off the platform to make it to the other one. It's just a far jump. That's all. Big closet, you can move on to the game room. Oh, well, sounds pretty exciting. Sounds good. Whoa! Still have yet to figure out what the magic does in this game. But that bar on the right did go down at some point. For some reason. So I must have used some magic or something. Well, maybe I can just try to take these jumps a bit slower. Fuck with the shark. Oh my god, dude. No! No! Oh, no, I'm getting melted. No! Damn it. Just have to go fast. But you would want to take them slow. Jump to the right! I better just go fast on those. Hello, Mr. Leo. Is there a button? You know, yeah, none of the other buttons seem to do anything. So, no, I think it's just a one-button game. Good one, Mr. Leo. Yeah, this is the theme from Lawnmower Man, can you tell? No, you must be joking, Mr. Leo. We did play this game. We all heard the music last time on the Amiga stream. It made quite an impression. Well, maybe you weren't here for that. But it was also played on the Patreon stream as well. Get off me, barrels! Actually, the barrels don't really do that much damage. You know, like potions. Hey, I don't think I've died yet. Or have I? Did I die? I don't remember. Yeah, maybe I died once. Is the bar... Maybe the bar on the right is your life? Like your lives bar? I wonder if the bar on the right keeps track of your lives? That might be what that's for. And you don't necessarily have magic. And then the blue and green crystals probably are just decoration, I would guess. Yeah, this is the actual music from the game. It's amazing. This Amiga game has absolutely amazing music. Extremely entertaining music. And now I got Thunderbolts. Thunderbolt and Match Mace. Alright, here's the part where I always die every time. Let's see what we can do here. Oh dear! That was... Nope. No, I knew I was going to make that there. Yeah, I think that bar is for lives. Alright, you just have to kind of go just about to the edge of the platform, that's all. Oh my god, dude, it's tough! That jump's easier. Oh, this jump looks really tough. Oh my goodness, dude! Oh, I actually made it across. All right, brilliant. I'm brilliant. The game says I'm brilliant. Oh yeah, that's very typical Amiga game stuff. The giant display up there taking up a third of the screen, and most of that doesn't mean anything. Like the little blue and green circles don't mean it. Oh, a skeleton! Dude! Fireball skeleton! Did I blow him up? I'm almost dead now, too. Doing well! Oh, I'm getting my energy back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bar on the right is like for your lives. I can tell that. What? There's more of these? Oh my god! What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Whoa! Oh my! I managed to make it past that on the first try. Yeehaw, indeed! Oh my god! No! The spiders are dangerous. Deadly spiders. Wait, I don't want them. No, I didn't mean to jump backwards. Oh, shit. I don't want the axes. Can I skip them? I was confused. No, what? Killed by that thing so fast. Maybe if you run over the axe and don't press down, you don't collect it. That axe is in a really inconvenient place. Damn it. Why'd I have to jump backwards there? The HUD could be better. No, you know, I mean, it takes up half the screen. It's fine. You know? Those big blue circles, which look like they could be health or mana orbs from Diablo, they don't have any purpose. Just decoration. It's only the little bars in the middle that mean anything. It's weird, though, that they use a bar, like a health bar looking thing for your lives, apparently. Couldn't those be for HP MP? They could have, but they didn't think about that. HP and MP have to be bars. They have to be little bars in the middle. They can't be giant orbs. That's silly. What game would you ever use giant orbs for health and MP? That's ridiculous. Makes no sense. That shield does look like you should be able to pick it up, doesn't it? But it doesn't seem so. It'd be nice if I get a shield. Dude! Thanks for the directions. Oh, it doesn't matter because this strip of screen in the middle of the screen here, that's all you need. This is all you need. Just this strip of graphics. The game makes use of that. You go straight to the right and that's it. Yeah, it's awesome screenshots from this game from Hall of Light, the Amiga compilation website. It seems as though the rest of the levels are different. They're not just more of this. There are other mini games, so I'm excited to see that. Yeah, shame about the con, but I was hoping to get in, but you know, what can you do? Hopefully I'll get into the next one. I've got a couple coming up in May that I'm definitely in, so I don't have to worry about those. Hi Skittles, how's it going? I'm playing some Savage. Hope you're in the mood for some Savage. Some savagery. Energy! It's okay, I get a refill for completing the level. Hey Demo, how are you doing? Demo and Tears. Oh, thanks. I want to go to your con, Mr. Leo. That sounds good. How are you guys doing today? Mr. Skittles and Miss Demo? Call it friendo. Call it. What am I calling for? Just call it. You're calling for everything. You're calling for everything. Don't push it. Don't put it in your pocket. If you put it in your pocket, then it's just a coin. Which it is. Look at the house with a sweet stream? Like on the sweet stream, do they stream Savage? Savage. Are you guys in the mood for savagery tonight? We're gonna have some savagery tonight. Not as sweet as my stream? Well, I hope it's still pretty sweet. Nothing can be that sweet, right? Yeah. That's unrealistic. And nothing is that savage. Kill this fucking dragon. Get fucking. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I haven't died yet. It's pretty far without dying. I like the sound effects for the thunderbolt. I like the magic mace. It's pretty cool. Good stuff. Dude, can I farm health? Let's see. I bet I can. Oh, there's the health! That's just what I needed. Because I'm going to have to tank some enemies on these damn jumps. Come on! Oh dear! No, Savage! We gotta make edge jumps. Come on, edge jumps! Right from the edge! Excellence. Edge jumps. Oh, we made it! Oh, that was savage. I'm brilliant. We're getting better at the edge jumps. Getting better. And it's pretty savage. Yeah, give me those delicious, meaningless points to my score. Yeah, is fireballs? Oh, they do go this far. They go the whole screen? Can I hit him from off the screen, maybe? No! Fuck you, you son of a... Maybe you're better off just getting up to him and mashing him as well. You probably are, and trying to avoid. Seems like getting up to the bosses and just mashing is your best bet. I've been trying to avoid freaking damage. This is the part that's a little bit crazed. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! No! 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 Okay. Now let me just... No, I needed that potion! Fuck off! I'm gonna sit here. Play it safe. I'm gonna sit... Wait, well, I guess I could go over here. Come on, potion! Now they're coming from behind me? They still have... I think I have 2 lives left, including this one. Come on, give me the health. Oh no, the health went in the fire! That's not where I wanted it to go. Darn it, I fucked up. I really need the health. I'm in a savage spot. Luckily, there's no timer. You see what I'm doing right now, guys? You see what I'm doing? This is why video games have timers. Video game design 101. This is why video games have timers. So that you don't just do this. But this game doesn't have a timer. So I'm doing this. Although, maybe the... Oh, what the spider hitbox was ridiculous. I don't even want those points. Fuck. Alright, maybe I can beat this guy from over here. Dude, they're all coming from behind. No, 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 dude. It's another one of these dragons. This is my last life. I really don't want to die here because I want to make it a little further than the last time. Just mash really fast. Mash, 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 mash. Kill the dragon, mash. Please give me some help. want to make it to the next level so we can die immediately on the next level and start the game over. But at least it would be progress. Nope. Oh my god. God. Yeah, I didn't make it into the con this weekend. Oh, what is that? Is that health? Maybe it's a max health upgrade or something? That's definitely health. Dude, I have to... Should I run up and get the health? I probably should. Oh, but the thing died. Okay, good. What is... I wonder what the big green crystal was, though. It didn't seem to be a 1-up, because I still seem to have 0 lives. You can tell because the lives bar is empty. Yeah, had a lot of family time this weekend instead of con time. And guess what the nephew's into now? You guys will never guess what the nephew's into now. You know what he's into? Stratego. He suddenly got really into Stratego. Don't ask me why. I'm just making money. Yeah, it's true. They don't pay me to babysit. There's nothing for that. Just the satisfaction of the family. That's all. You were gonna make it to the... Find the lift! What do you mean, find the lift? Do I just go right? Or is it invisible or some shit? Find the lift. What is that? Yeah, he's into Savage now. I would love to show him Savage. But, computer's not very portable. Is the lift just like right here? What? That's gonna kill me for sure. Find the lift? Are you serious, Savage? What is this? It's gonna kill me if I like run into it, right? Is it like invisible? Like what? Dude, it fucking... Hey, did my score... Oh, do you lose... You don't lose score when you die. What, did my score flip over, like, after 10,000 to back to 0 again? It would please me a lot if my nephew were suddenly a savage. That's pretty unlikely to happen. Maybe it's on the window. Maybe it's actually really precise where you have to stand. You press up or something. Oh, I don't know. Well, that wouldn't just mean running into the green energy-looking barrier, right? Big Yoko, what's up? How's it going? Oh yeah, it has been a while. When's the last time you were here? With massive HUDs. It probably helps them to save, like, memory or something. If you have, like, a narrower band of gameplay. Probably lets them have, like, bigger sprites or better animations or stuff like that. Some years ago, really? Wow. How have I been? Well, the usual, you know. Playing video games. I need to help. Oh, yeah, I'm still drawing. Kicking butt? Yeah, sometimes I do get savage, that's true. Now I'm looking for a lift, apparently. do this backwards. Yeah, still drawing the comic as usual. You gotta, you know. You can't stop. And how are you? What have you been up to? Yeah, so I've been streaming all this time. I stream pretty regularly. Hey, this particular bit of floor is missing like a little white piece. Look at that. It's actually slightly different. Like this little bit of floor here. It's actually slightly different. Did that mean anything? Maybe? Maybe you just stand here and don't press any buttons for a while? Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, in the comic? Well, thank you. A baby? Wow. Big deal. That can be a pretty big deal, huh? Is that a lot of work? A lot of work for you? Is it not? Huh. That's funny. There is a slight difference with that tile, though. This is not clear. Apparently the power-ups don't respawn. 6 months. Oh, nice. It can't be that I have to go back this far, can it? There's the axe. There's no way it's back this far. There's no way. Weird. Huh. What did it mean, find the lift? Getting a lot of score, at least. Do I hold the button down and press up or down or something? I misflown, yeah. It can fly sometimes. It can do that. For sure. The spiders that come down are the worst. New game? Well, it would probably be a new game for most people because this is an Amiga game. There's very many Amiga games. Very many of them are obscure. And most people didn't have an Amiga growing up. Most people probably are unfamiliar with an Amiga. Some may not even know what an Amiga is, but it's a Commodore computer. The computer they made after Commodore 64. And it did have like a very strong niche following at the time. But this game, we're just playing a bunch of Amiga games, and this one, it's just really funny with the music, and it's not a bad game, but it's kind of just great for the music. I guess I'm gonna have to just try moving into this shit, even though it looks like it'll kill me, because I don't know what the fuck else to do. We're kind of stuck right now, it seems. A little bit hesitant to just jump into this green energy field, because it's my last life. But, huh. Maybe I can jump through it. Like, could there be a switch somewhere? Some text appeared on the screen that said, find the lift. That would make you think there's a hidden elevator. Like, maybe like Adventure Island style, but I've been trying to make something spawn, it's not working. Alright, I better just jump through the energy, I guess. Let me try to fill my health first. Just in case it drains health. Looks like this game is pretty hard. Looks like we've come up to a little obtuse bit here, the first obtuse part of the game. Where some kind of secret thing here, apparently. I'm gonna just try to jump through this stuff. What? It does nothing? What? Other way? Oh, you can just jump through it, but there is... Oh, maybe the lift is over here. You can just jump through that? Why? Okay. So apparently there's a lift to find somewhere. Other way. Maybe the glowing bars are the lift. I mean... Yeah, maybe this is the lift. If I run into it, do you think I'll die? Oh, okay. Oh, that was the lift. Wow. Okay, it was just weird. Alright, now we found the spot where I'll probably die, unfortunately. We try to get some health back. Oh, I'm gonna get killed by spiders. Oh, exploded. Well, at least I figured out the lift. Okay, there's a third section, a purple section. This game is pretty hard. That's still all of that is only the first level, apparently. Oh. I mean, that's good. We made progress. We've never been to the purple part before. Wait, the first part of the game is purple too. So it goes purple, red, and then purple. Savage. This is a good thing, and now you guys can listen to the music some more. So, you want to know what else I've been up to? I finished Elden Ring. Basically 100%ing the game over the course of playing it for a month. Played some Amiga games. I played a little bit of Quest for Glory 2. We're going to go back to Quest for Glory 2. Probably next stream. And maybe we'll play Demo's game at some point in the future. I did beat Elden Ring. Yeah, I beat it. Not only did I beat it, but I killed every boss in the game. And I found almost everything there is to find. Playing the game without any kind of hints. So yeah, you missed about 250 hours of Elden Ring on stream. That's a lot of Elden Ring streams. Yeah, it's very, very fun. I mean, it's an amazing, addictive game. And even after playing it for 250 hours, I wouldn't mind going back and playing it some more. Any builds did I make? I pretty much just stuck with the fake build that I was doing, like kind of fake strength build, because I was getting some really fun weapons to use with that. At some point I'll probably try out like a magic build, maybe dexterity. Bleed build seems fun as well. There's a lot of things in the game that seem really fun. I might try to do some like new game plus stuff. Don't even fall! I want to. No! Don't kill me! On the first area, I need this life. If I just make it over there, then I get a free health refill. As long as these bats don't spawn any spiders. Oh, alright. The Elden Ring is over. Well, if I play any more, it'll be off stream. Don't worry. I won't bore you guys by playing any more Elden Ring on stream. Like 20 different characters? No. I mean, there's no need to make different characters. You can just respec your character. Generally, you're pretty free. Like, it's pretty generous with the items that let you respec your character, and you can even change. You can change your appearance like pretty much any time. You can see me play. Don't worry, I got 250 hours of VODs you can look at. Barrels break. What the fuck, barrels? Okay, I need to help. Green potions are full health refills. No, not at all. You can easily... Well, I mean, at the beginning of the game, you won't be able to respec right away. You need to find the character that lets you respec, as well as the items, because you need one item per respec. But over the course of the game, you get, like, dozens of those items. If you explore everywhere, you find a lot of them. So you have plenty of chances to change your stats. But, it seems like there's a lot of powerful options to use, regardless of what build you do. As long as you mostly focus on one or two power stats. A lot of options in Elden Ring. That's for, like, cool stuff you can use. Probably more so than any other Souls game. Oh, why did I take all that damage there? You're not matching fast enough? I need to die. Don't kill me. No. Oh man, that was close. Almost died. And you got full energy. Yeah, it's such a fun game. It's definitely the best open world game I've played. I think Breath of the Wild is the next closest one. But Elden Ring is definitely the most fun one I've played. Alright, this is the part that's kind of fucked up. Oh dear! Gotta jump right from the edge of these platforms to be able to make it. Right from the edge. Except for those two. Oh! Yeah, that last chump always kind of fakes you out, makes you think you're not gonna make it. And there's two in there that are a little bit closer together, so you're like after those. Any new games you're looking forward to? Not a lot, no. I mean, well, basically no. Because the ones I was looking forward to, like Elden Ring, Shin Megami Tensei 5, basically come out. A little bit curious about Tokyo Ghostwire, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure there's like a couple things here and there, maybe. But I don't remember. I mean, there's nothing like major. Doing well, but you need to just mash that guy down. It's too hard to think of these fireballs. Now let's just try to farm a potion here. Any new games you're looking forward to? I don't really like most new games don't interest me, to be honest. FromSoft games are an exception. And there's a couple other companies that would, you know, probably be exceptions. Final Fantasy Online? You mean 14? I'm not a big fan of 14, but I used to and still do love 11, and I've even played... Even now, I'm still playing a little bit on the private server for 11. Oh, I'm gonna miss that. That sucks. Not jumped properly from the edge there. Oh, I waited too long. Jumping tricky. Damn it. I had full lives when I got to this part, and there goes 3 of them. And I don't know if you can even get one up in this game. Well, yeah, I'd probably rather play this than 70% of new games, to be honest. I'd rather play Savage. It gives more fun. Has better music. Server's full, you haven't been able to play since it came out. Final Fantasy Online? Is that different from 14? Well, even though I didn't get into con, I still had a pretty good weekend, yeah. Did a lot of family stuff. As I said, surprisingly, the nephew now is into Stratego. So, we played some Stratego together. It was pretty fun. Oh, there's the house that Dima looked at today. Alright, if you just get it right up to the guy, this is probably the key for the bosses. Rather than try to avoid their damage, just get right up next to him and mash as fast as possible. Probably better off. 600 pace, almost cheap. Yeah, I guess it's seller's market, huh? Wait, is it? Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Price is getting insane. Don't fall! Ugh! No! Son of a... Damn it! I lost a life too early there. That sucks. Some 50K. The value went up. Yeah. Hey, good evening, Dragon Seal. How are you doing? It's Savage, your favorite. It's your favorite, Savage. Oh man, look how savage this game is. Isn't it exciting? I've already had multiple game overs. But you know what? I made it to 1-3. I made it to level 1-3 for the first time, so that was pretty exciting. It's pretty good. That's today's market, yeah. Houses are not cheap. They're not cheap. Oh, I got too close to him. Let's see if I can just run through him. I guess you don't... It looks like you don't actually have to kill him, so you fuck that guy anyway. Man, I already lost so many lives. Oh dear. Excellent. Savage. Whoa, savage! The lightning bolts make these barrels a lot easier to deal with. Oh dear. No, that's too close. Shit. It's gonna run for it. Oh, fucked up. They don't usually have a basement? Do you need a basement? 2.6 acres? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of platforming. And it's tricky platforming too. I don't mind it. I mean, it's pretty fun though. But yeah, it's pretty tricky. Oh, do you wish you had a basement, Themo? Do you wish you had a cellar with like a creepy cellar door on the outside of the house? And you go down and there's lots of cobwebs. And that's where you store all your barrels and gourds that you hang from the ceiling on strings. And you keep your skeletons down there. Right? You're afraid to go down into the crawl space. Why? Bugs. Dirt. Dust. Skeletons. Skeletons in the closet. Possums? Are you afraid of possums? Farm out the basement. Demo loves possums. Black widows live down there. Really? Do that? Well, I suppose that's something worth being scared of. I mean, are you sure about that? If they lived down there, wouldn't they come up to the first floor too? Yeah, you gotta get like house centipedes instead. They like eat spiders. And they have many, many legs. Did you come? Well, you know, you're never more than 6 feet away from a spider. true fact. Right now there's a spider that's like right next to you. There's nothing you can do about it. Out close. I'm better off when I get the Thunderbolt, because these go over enemies that are too close to you. Thanks, you hate that? You're welcome, Demon. Yeah, there is a skeleton inside you right now. Yeah. You're never more than 0 feet away from a skeleton. Did you know that? And all skeletons have spiders on them. Which you can see from watching any Indiana Jones movie. Skeletons are cooler than spiders. What about a skeleton riding a spider, like in Minecraft? Is that even cooler? Yeah, don't give up, skeleton. Man, you guys aren't a fan of spiders? I like spiders. They're fun. You don't like them. If you think they're cool, why don't you like them touching you? You don't like cool things touching you? Stay in their lane. Do you have, like, spider drivers? Because, you know, that's very impressive. It's not Black Widows on account, you know, of the deadliness. Yeah, I think that the type of Black Widows that we get, you know, in America, there are, I mean, the Midwest, wherever you are, like, they're not, like, that deadly, right? They just make you sick? I don't think that they're the type that, like, insta-kill you, like in a video game. I don't think. This game is, you know, it's like a shooting action platformer, you know, like Ghosts and Goblins. Whatever Ghosts and Goblins is, it's that. I feel like you live somewhere with a desert, but, you know, I can never remember, sorry. I also don't remember where Skittles lives. I knew it wasn't Canada. I knew that. Oh no! Oh, shit, I knew that was gonna be enough. You gotta focus on these jumps. Ah, son of... Oh, that's not gonna be enough. Shit, I'm doing so bad. I was doing better before. What happened? That was a savage screw-up. That's okay. I don't need to know where Mr. Leo lives to know that he's brilliant, right? He lives near you. Does that help? Vaguely? Brown recluse. Yeah, those are bad too. You don't want to be too close to those guys. Melt him! Melt the skeleton! Oh my god, what's all my lives? Washington? Yeah. My dad says that. That says Washington. Please give me help. Please give me help. Need help. Need help. Where's the health at? Generational thing? I thought it was more of a regional thing. Could be generational and regional.
Desert centipedes? Oh yeah? Are they dangerous? Do they poison you? Dude, what the heck? Where's all my health at? That thing's still damaging me. Oh my, dude, the hitbox on those spiders is ridiculous. Damn it. They just wouldn't drop any health. They bite, sting, and are fast. Do they attack you if you don't just sit there and don't do anything? Tackled it? Oh, really? Maybe that's what makes them stingy, though. Are they big? Well, I mean, if you don't tackle it, it's not like it's going to stay near you forever. Probably. You can get big. Well, how bad is the sting? Pretty bad. I've heard that, you know, there's good reason to be afraid of brown recluse spiders. Yeah, he's wearing a Tetsuo red cape. Kaneda! My dude is basically Akira. The full name of this game is Savage Tetsuo. Maybe we should play the Amiga Akira game after this. Who wants to see that game again? Those motorbike stages are really something. Yeah, there was. I played it on stream before, remember? It's the one that's really bad, Mr. Leo? The one where the first stage is a bike stage and it's, like, extremely difficult. And we could not get past the first stage, so we used a password. Dude! Give some energy. No! No, 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 no! Oh! Shit! It rots your flesh. Yeah, I heard something like that. Yeah, that sounds bad. You don't want that. I don't want to have my flesh rotted. That would make it a lot harder to play video games. Unless, you know, maybe you're playing a zombie game. Yeah, there was one. I played it on stream during Amiga Week, Mr. Leo. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad game. You don't remember? The first stage is the bike stages, and the bike stages are, like, ludicrously hard. And if you can get past that, it's a bunch of platforming stages. And the platforming stages are, like, still really bad. Like, very weird music and very unpleasant controls. Pleasant level design. Thy flesh consumes. Right. That was the name of the 4th episode, right? The one that was, like, added on later. Dude! Oh my god. Lost 2 lives so early. Sucks. I'm gonna try to just speed through this shit then. Excellent! Not excellent. Bogus! It's gonna die from energy anyway. Alright, the skeleton comes up here. Bad platforming, weird music. Oh no, I don't know any game like that Dragon Seal. Oh yeah, I'm sure you're on the VOD, Mr. Leo. I did mail you a package, Mr. Skittles. About to call you Mr. Skittles. I did mail you a package. You know what? I still don't remember where you live. It totally left my brain. Dude, oh, will it come back up? Oh shit, maybe I can respawn it. I need more help. Oh no! Get to my buddy Skittles. And it was still delivered somehow. Your state? You mean Oregon? What doesn't go back up? What the fuck? Okay, it doesn't go back. Maybe if it would have went back farther. Well. Oh, from Kickstarter? Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember stuff like that. You just had a spider on your arm and your spider tattoo, and it's because we jinxed you? Well, it's okay, Demo. Actually, you should thank us, because we were counter-jinxing you. And if we hadn't have done that, there would have been 2 spiders on your arm. So, you really owe us a thank you. Yeah. You're welcome, Demo. Like, it's a good thing we were talking about spiders. Yeah, I usually just ignore bugs. I just ignore them. I don't care. I got better things to do. I got too many video games to play, and I don't have time for bugs. That is cool, Skittles. That's a cool story. I hope it happens to me one day, so I can have a cool story. You know? Here's hoping. All bugs freak you out? I see. That's very unusual, Emo, for a person of the lady persuasion. Very unusual. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they're crawling on me, I might be a little bit irritated, but otherwise I don't really care too much. I think I should just keep going here. Look at the sharks. Dude. No. No! Dude, oh, I'm fucked. No, no, no. Oh, I'm still alive. Still alive. Wow. Go for the exit. Savage. Oh, I made it. Wow. Oh yeah, also, I don't really care about bees or wasps either. Back when I was living at Grandma's and we had the pear tree, I would always have to pick the pears off the ground. And sometimes, I mean, a lot of times there'd be wasps crawling on them. You know, on the moldy pears that were on the ground. But I would just pick them up with my hands anyway, and just with the wasp on them, and I would just toss them in the bag. And it's whatever. I mean, they don't, like, it doesn't matter. They never stung me either. I think if you just don't care, they don't sting you. But even if they had stung me, I probably still would have done it anyway. Because, you know. That's like one of your greatest fears. Bumblebees? Or a cat with a bot fly in your his neck. Oh, you're probably talking about that, yeah. Bumble are adorable. Dumbasses. They're cool to look at. I like them. Bees? Do they lay eggs on people? I've never heard of that happening. I guess I've heard of it with spiders, but it's probably really rare. It's not really... Maybe that would have bothered me when I was younger, but I'm too old to care about shit like that. What the fuck? You son of a... Why? Maybe I shouldn't bother killing that thing, I should just run past it all the time? Oh dear. Fuck! Oh, dude, that's bad. Now I make it. Fly larvae in their skin? Why would you watch videos like that, Demo? I mean, even I wouldn't really seek out videos like that. Yeah, more bug talk. Why are we talking about bugs? I don't know. But you know what? I don't care that much, but even I wouldn't be seeking out stuff like that to watch, you know? Because that would be a bit bothersome. You know, I'd live. And that's the important thing. So basically, everything... Oh, brain aneurysms. Are you afraid of brain aneurysms? Well, I mean... I'm sure there's a lot of bad things that could happen to your brain, but why worry about it? You know, you could get dementia, you get Alzheimer's, you could go crazy, you get schizophrenia, a lot of bad things could happen. But you don't got time to worry about that stuff. Unless you have some thing that makes you weak against brain aneurysms. Proteins? Proteins are scary? No, why do the spiders keep coming down? Fuck! There's like not much you can do about that. Well, I haven't been back to stage 1-3 in like a half hour. That's no good. Still stuck on stage 1-2. Turns out it's a really long and hard stage. Again. I thought we would have made more progress there. Like, with zero warning. Ah, yeah, you know. It's true. Something could always happen to you with zero warning. You'd also get hit by... A plane could crash into your house, too. So, there's plenty of things like that. You can't worry about that stuff, though, you know? You gotta just, you gotta live. You gotta just live. There's too many video games to play, and you can't be thinking about it. You gotta be focused on making it to the next level. You don't have time to be worried about planes crashing into your house like Donnie Darko. Prions like spreading, folding protein to kill you. They're not well understood. Oh, well, that sounds bad. Yeah, I don't want that. All you do is worry. Yeah, well, I mean... It doesn't mean you have to... I mean, yeah, no, I know. I mean, but, you know... everybody has worries, anxiety, stress. Everybody has that stuff. But, you know, you don't have to, you still gotta try to resist it. You know? I mean, you really should... If you do worry about stuff like that, I think you should just remind yourself over and over again that this doesn't matter. You know, I mean, why worry about dying? You gotta, you know what? We're all gonna die sometime. Life is like a video game. Eventually you run out of lives. You live your life to its fullest playing video games. Yeah, you gotta live your life to its fullest playing video games. Just don't worry. Well, I mean, you know, yeah. Yeah, it's a flip pep talk. Is it funny? Thanks, Skittles. I appreciate that. Take it as a compliment. It's both funny and helpful. Not helpful. Well, I tried. But you know, anybody who spends time dwelling on that stuff would tend to have worries, right? That would, you know, you think you feel better? Anybody else having any worries about anything? Is anybody else worried about anything? I mean, I don't really... You know, I have been. There's been times when I've worried about that stuff, but I think I've grown to a point where I just don't care about stuff like that anymore. You feel better, video game therapy. Yeah, see, I just don't... I think the key for me is I'm not really too worried about, like, if I were to, like, die tomorrow. It's really not that... You understand? I can really see that shit to worry about. The brain's always going, what's the worst possible scenario to happen, like all the time after this. Yeah, well, you know. You're not, I mean, you know, there's people, yeah, I know, some people have issues with that. Well, you know, there's also a lot of things in the modern world that promote that. It's kind of like how a lot of our bad diets is because there's constantly things in all the media you watch that are like getting you hungry to eat bad food, right? The same thing with like worries too. There's so much stuff in media, social media and otherwise, that tells you that you should be afraid. So it's probably the reason why so many people actually have much more problems with that than used to be the case. You know, honestly. It's not your personal problem? Well, maybe not. But that's probably the problem for a lot of people. Really, you don't watch any media at all? Social media? No, I mean, but even just people talking to social media, like, I mean, if you, unless you, like, absolutely live like a hermit and don't ever know what's going on at all, even if you're just hearing about things that are bothering you, you must pick up stuff. Like, there's plenty of, like, shit going on, you know, that, I mean, the pandemic? Goodness. Plenty of people were worried about that. And they really didn't, the media didn't do you a lot of favors in regards to that, so. There's plenty of reasons to be worried. Not all the time. Yeah, that's the thing though. I mean, even if you're not actively worried about it, if it's something that's like, if it's in the back of your head as something that depresses you or makes you nervous or whatever, if it's still there in the background, then I think that that's where stuff like that comes from, right? You know, you kind of have to, just because you're not actively thinking of it, it's still there. So you kind of have to try to make peace with that stuff, you know. I mean, actually, there's, you know, things bother me too, you know. The world, you know, the world can be a crappy place sometimes. There's things in the world that bothers me too. But, I don't know, they seem to... Generally, I deal with it better. You know, there have been, you know, there have been times recently where I have felt a little bit down, though. Well, you're not going to take psychological advice when you guys play over 3 hours. I suppose that's fair.
Demo, you're not taking psychological advice from me, though. It's causing me stress and anxiety. I want you Just kidding. I'll get over it. The Dune sequel books? You gave up? You were tried to redo them. I mean, I watched a little bit of the new movie, and I watched the old movie. I watched it as a kid. Found it to be very weird, and I rewatched it recently, and really liked it. So. And I also really like the Dune video games. The 2 classic ones on PC, I really like those. I don't know if I'm interested in reading the books, to be honest. I don't know. I mean... But it's not exactly high on my priorities. But I wouldn't be against either. I honestly was. Yeah, no, and I like those 250 hours. It's not like... It really... pretty much never felt like a slog. It always... In fact, honestly, I kind of still want to play it. If I didn't have other stuff to play, I might still go back and like do some New Game Plus stuff. Like, there's still like a lot of stuff that you want to mess around with. Oh, well... Some people enjoyed watching some of that stuff. Asian Waste and Mr. Leo enjoyed watching some of it. Maybe not all of it. Hundreds of hours of Civilization. Yeah, I have actually probably over thousands of hours of Final Fantasy XI lifetime. Probably over 2,000 hours, easily. Oh shit! I kinda got ahead of myself. Well, keep moving. Let's hope for the melting! Hope for the melting! Pray for the melting! Please melt! Melt, 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 melt. Just melt before I melt. No, the bat! Oh my god! Maybe I can just... His health actually might not refill, the dragon's. So I wonder if I can just sit back here, farm health, and go back, and he won't refill his health. I have a feeling he might not. It might be a good strategy. Get mad at Stardew. Maybe I'll give that game another chance. I mean, I've never actually tried playing it. It's just like when I look at it, I just think, I don't really like... It's like a game like that. It has to be... That sort of game, to me, has got to have like the perfect atmosphere and music. And just from what I see, Stardew just doesn't quite have that. Well, maybe I'll give it a chance. I don't know. I probably should. Book his son, right? You can't write as good as his dad. Oh, really? But do you enjoy 250 hours of Elden Ring? Leo, you're not allowed to argue. Flip decided you enjoyed it, you're not allowed to argue. I didn't say he enjoyed all 250 hours of it. But he did. He on record, he said there were times when he indicated enjoyment. I won't say he enjoyed all 250 hours. See? He did enjoy it, just didn't want to completely spoil it. Yeah, it's fair, it's fair. Well, don't worry, there's so much of it, and I'm sure you didn't tune out a lot of it. There's so much of it, you'll be surprised still. I'm sure certain things will be spoiled, but... Oh, I still have all my lives, actually. That's pretty good at this point. It might not be for me. You have hundreds in it. I suspect it might not be for me, yeah, I suspect it might not. But, like, it's just that a game like that is not necessarily my thing. So, it doesn't mean I can't like a game like that, but it just means I have a very high bar for what I would accept. And, like, for me, Animal Crossing manages to cross it. Animal Crossing crosses the bar. Flip-sided bar crossing. But Animal Crossing has, like, amazing music and atmosphere. Well, particularly New Leaf. I wasn't as impressed with the music in, the fourth one. I forget whatever the subtitle for that was. I wasn't as impressed. But that game still had, like, a ton of charm. It's not easy to have, like, so much charm. It's actually pretty difficult. Come on, perfect! Yes! No mistakes on the first Mega Platforming challenge, that's good. Cool Pocket's sick. Were you trying to add a quote? Oh, he's fine. There he is. It looked like he just
He's not sick. Maybe he is sick. He's just a little bit slow today. He's a little bit slow. Alright, I believe the skeleton is right here, so let's just... these guys first, and then we'll just jump in. And just try to quick attack quick. No. Okay, good. Okay, guys, it's really random whether they spawn or not. I'm kind of at the mercy of spawns sometimes. Sometimes you're in an easy spot, sometimes you're in a difficult spot. So these are things that are going to fall. Just gotta go fast. Jump from the very edge. Too much on the edge. That's just one life, it's okay. Okay. Alright, not bad. Yeehaw, indeed. Alright, there's gonna be a dragon here. Should I just try to go past it? Dude, I'm gonna get killed by this dragon unless I like farm health or something. Let me just try to damage him from here, though. That even from all the way over there? I think if he fires his lightning bolt low enough, I can't hit my own shot. Problem. Slow down with many things on the screen? I think so. Yeah, see, that went under my shot. That's not cool. I guess I can try to jump over that if that happens. There's just the height that he fires lightning bolt at is pretty random. They're not dropping any health, they're just dropping like eternal blue crystals. If you jump! Okay. I'm gonna try to go back here and just farm health. And see if that works. Because I still have like 3 lives. I don't want to waste this chance. In the meantime, anything else going on? All the health! Yeah, full health. Oh, God. Dragon melting time. Come on, melt this freaking dragon. Melt. Look at all the blue crystals that are piling up. It's funny because this game, the drops don't ever despawn. So these drops just keep piling up over and over again. It's pretty good. We definitely don't want to get the axe. Thunderbolt is way better than the axe. Oh my goodness. We're actually doing pretty well. I think there was one more bullshit platforming section, maybe? Or is it just... No, I guess the lift is just over here, huh? Took me way too long to figure this out last time, but I was just afraid that green energy looking thing was gonna kill me. I was on my last life before, now we've made it here with 3 lives. So, that's triple the good. Oh, hello there, don't Don Nightmare. Hola to you. How are you? I hope that you like Savage things. Sweet Code in 1? I really like that game. I want to replay that someday. Why am I not? Go up the thing. Alright, this is the farthest I've ever made it. Okay. Big jump. Oh my god, more tricky jumps. Oh! This game is simple. Of course it is an Amiga game. Oh my god, they're swamping me with enemies. You can't afford to stop. These are going to be like an impressive. I'm impressive. I think we can find a little bit of health here. Will there be like a mega boss before the next level? This is all still level 1 out of 3 levels here. I guess it's like 1-3. You try to get all 108. I remember there's a couple that are really difficult to do without a guide, and you can permanently lose them. You're waiting on book 2 and 3 to roll in the mail? Was that from the Kickstarter, or was that from the store? No hope? What? I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, there's, if I recall, there's at least a couple that are, like, very easy to miss. Oh, it's in the store. Oh, okay, I see. I understand. Well, try to get those out to you soon. I'm gonna consult with my order person. Alright, tricky jumps here. More tricky. No, what? Dude, oh! What? Oh! I was doing so good! How could I miss that jump twice? Damn, this game is savage. Yeah. There's a couple that I'm pretty sure you would not be able to get unless you just play through the game many times or use a guide. And there's one in particular I recall being very tricky to get. I might have done it with a guide. I don't remember if I ever did or not. Yeah, games that game also has a ton of characters. Yeah, they're great games, Dawn Nightmare. I'd like to replay those, but I have so many other games I still need to play. So many RPGs. Duck Station. Yeah, I need to try that emulator, the PS1 emulator. I've heard that's like the new best PS1 emulator. I should really try to look into getting that. I used to own that. I think. Did I sell that? I guess I might have sold that. I'm not sure if I still have 3 coding, but I used to. It's really good. Yeah, I should probably get it. Yeah. I still have problems like trying to use EPSXE. It's a very tricky emulator to use. I really gotta switch. I gotta look into switching before the next time that we stream PS1 games. Beetle PSX on RetroArch. I could do that one. I'm a little bit averse to using RetroArch, to be honest. I kind of prefer to use, like, personal customized emulators in my own folders. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't really used RetroArch that much. For certain things, you kind of don't have a choice but to use RetroArch. There's the potion I wanted. Don't fall. Don't get hit by sharks. Oh my, no, I died right before the exit. Oh, that really hurts. Oh my god. I should probably just start over. The recent art RetroArchs are far better, oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's, from what I recall, the best way to play Saturn is RetroArch. And
I'm definitely thinking about like finally streaming some Saturn games this year. That's something I'm thinking about. Maybe we'll do that around Halloween. This game is savage. Yeah, maybe. I was thinking maybe the theme for Halloween this year, although there are a lot of PS1 and PS2 games I still want to play, but I was kind of thinking like a theme of Saturn horror games might be pretty cool. I might possibly do that. It makes a little file. Does it automatically... So, like, what I do for EPSXEs, I have, like, a whole bunch of... Like, I have a full folder of memory cards, and I make a blank one, and I just keep duplicating it, like, for each game. So is it basically like that, or is it just, like, automatic, or how does that work? Does it automatically make a file for each game? That would be great. Yeah, it's got to make a file per game. That's the best way to do it. And you know, you want to like you want to be able to like back up those files, have them all in like a nice little neat little folder. We can back them up. Oh, thanks, John. Yeah, right now I'm streaming like a weird, obscure Amiga game. But I just got finished playing 250 hours of Elden Ring, so sometimes I play new games. Sometimes I play old games. I like to play a variety of games. Yeah, thanks for popping in, and I do hope that you pop in again sometime, you know. Follow. Well, I'll have to look into that, Mr. Leah. You just got it? You had to grab your girlfriend from the PC. Okay, well, awesome. Well, I really loved it, and we spent 250 hours just playing fully through the game blind and like beating every boss. It took a long time, but it's worth it. It's very, very fun. One of my favorite. It's definitely my favorite open world game, without a doubt. The only thing close is Breath of the Wild. Although I actually really like Xenogears Chronicle X 2. That's a pretty cool game. I feel like I've played other open world games. Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 would count. Yes, that would count. That must be the other one that I was thinking. Let's see if I ever played any other open world games. It needs to code in one save file to be in the same memory card? Oh, why does it need that? She met me in OhioCon? Dressed as High Rise Invasion character? Oh, unfortunately I don't quite know what that is, but I'm glad you brought book one. Hope you had a good experience. Yeah, I have used EPSXE for a long time. I'm sure there's better emulators now. Because EPSXE can still be a thing you can use. It gives you a lot of options, but it can be so finicky sometimes with certain games. Disk swapping issues. Do you ever have any like disk swapping issues with DuckStation? Does that ever happen? Still have that with EPSXE. You're trying to play through Terrified Eve, or having issues with that. You play the MGS game? They're great. I like them a lot. Is this energy? Wait, what is that then? That's not health? That's health. Okay. Much better, much better. Very good, good. The rotating things that go around you, very helpful for the spider enemy. Yeah, MGS1 is like a lot of fun meta stuff like that's great. Yeah, I guess I gotta switch emulators at this point. I just use EPSXE for a long time and it can be slow to change sometimes. Oh dear! Excellent. I don't know, this game probably... I had a feeling this game might be hard, but we haven't even made it to the... I'm pretty sure... Unless...
Unless the 3 levels are just these 3 side-scrolling areas, and that's it. But I'm pretty sure that on the side I was looking at, there was like another mini. I think this is all still level 1, fortunately. So I think that we still have like a ways to go, which means this game is going to be like really, really difficult, if that's the case. Maybe I could practice this off screen. It'd be cool to like fully play through this game. Oh my god! Oh, I've got melted! Love all my lives, I want to keep it that way. Help! Tigers. Oh! Oh, damn it. No, like, it's so difficult to get this consistent. It's not like that pixel perfect where you have to jump, but it's just precise enough where it's pretty easy to mess up. That's a shame. Doing so well up until that point. Oh, it's some bug fixes, huh? The US version's got some bugs like that where you're missing music. I mean, if you're like missing music that you're supposed to be hearing and it's only in the US version, I would definitely, I mean, I usually prefer to play original versions, but I would definitely consider getting that kind of patch. I didn't know that. I'm tired. Help. Help. I need help. Just need some help. So you can have the green mace and the blue thing that goes around you at the same time, huh? I don't think I've ever had those at the same time before. Yeah, there's definitely some slowdown here and there. I'm noticing it now. It'd be great to like play through all the tutorial games on screen. Yeah. Localizations can be rough in the PS1 era. But sometimes they can have a bit of a charm to them as well, which can be missing from... I mean, overall, localizations are like pretty good in the modern era, and they're better than they were back then. But... sometimes there's a little bit of charm to how they were doing things back then, perhaps. Alright. Made it back to 1-3. Please don't fuck up these jumps. Oh, this is a long one here. Okay, like this, the jump coming up here is apparently like, maybe just like a trickier than it looks. It's like, I missed this twice. How did I miss this twice? It doesn't look longer than the other one, but I guess you gotta be like right in the edge. So I'm gonna try to do. Oh, made it, okay. Dude, never made it this far. This is new ground. We broke new ground, and we got health potion waiting right there for us. Good news. Just freaking kill this thing before it kills me. I could go grab that potion if I get low in health. 2 lives. We got 2 lives. We got full health. Oh, this is good news. Oh. Kind of tempting to put like a save state down here to practice later, but I don't remember the controls. I better not risk it. I'm not risking anything weird. I don't remember what I should check what the buttons are for that.
Just focus on, like, not dying right now. Oh, I've never been this far in stage 1-3. Oh, it's fucking spiders are coming down more frequently now. Super loud and annoying. Oh, really? I'm curious to see what Pure Ring Saga looks like. I've never seen that thing before. Check it out. Oh, look, we're come to like a new tile set. There's a forest. Oh, look at the forest. You're out! We're out! We're out! We're out, guys! We got out! Really, that sucks, Skittles. Congratulations, you finished game 1. Use this code. Oh, you get a code. I didn't see what it was. It's okay, I can check the VOD. It doesn't give you time to write it down. Oh, did you get it? Okay, thank you. That's funny. Here, write down this code and it's on the screen for like 3 seconds. Everybody would have just missed that. Sabata. Okay, now wait a second. Where do I enter that from? I might need to, is this the demo? I didn't see an option to put in a password anywhere though. Sabata. Credits, set controls, music, effects. Like, where do you put the password in? No, I don't want to. Oh, dude. Okay. Okay. What? No. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I better just restart it. Let's go back to the beginning anyway. I mean, let's go back to the opening menu. Could figure this out. That's good news, though. So you don't have to play through that shit every time you want to get back to stage 2. We can just do stage 2 now. That's like actual real Savage progress. I never thought we would make Savage progress tonight. Like true Savage progress. Speaks in hexadecimal? Oh, that's awesome. Really? That's awesome, Skittles. F1 load intro, F2 load game 1. So is there a hidden thing? Do I press F3? Oh, I need the second disc. Oh, you need the second disc. Okay, wait. What was it again? Oh, I see. I see. Do I have to reset? Oh, really, Skittles? Wow. It's funny. I don't remember the localization for Suikoden 1 being bad, though. Well, I guess in... Let me load the configuration again. I guess I should switch it from where... I should just load from disk 2 directly, probably. Because it doesn't seem to have an option to switch... Wait. Select image file. Where is it? That one. Start. Unnecessarily difficult to translate. Well, I'm sure it was just laziness or things being rushed or that kind of thing. All right, let's load game 2. 1. Sabata. So it's going to ask us for a password. That's how they did it. Interesting way to do it. Yeah, it never bothered me back in, the day. But, I also like working design, password, translation. It was different standards back then, I guess. You may only practice with one life.
Hear the music. However, if you have completed level 1 and have the special 7-letter code, then press S and type it in. Only then will you, it's doing this again, be given the full 3 lives. So the password is to get the full lives. Start the game. Pressing S. S. Do I just stop it? Totally wrong. Huh. Wait. It's I think I'm doing it, but it's saying it's wrong. S-A-B-A-T-T-A. 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 Correct! You now have 3 lives. Welcome to level 2. Now, this is a way to start a level. Oh my god, look, it's an entirely different game. What? What? Oh my god, those things are freaky. What the hell? It's like a 3D... That was a lot. Those were live? Do I have to enter that shit again? Wait, let me see. Do I only have 1 life now? No, I still have the 3 lives. What a savage turn of events, indeed. But at least I don't have to keep entering the code. Can I... Oh, I can move up and... Oh, it's pilot controls. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck off! Dude, this is hard. Jesus. No music during gameplay. I'm disappointed. Do I have to kill the skulls, maybe? Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? Are you serious? No! Damn, no, I'm disappointed. This is not as cool without the music. Like, the music on the title screen was neat. We don't get that during the gameplay, we just get silence. Kind of missing a lot of what's good about Savage. Oh! What? Oh, dude, no. Just keep killing skulls, I guess. I don't know. Well done? Oh, do you just have to kill all the skulls? Now try the next level. Oh, is it okay? Oh, I actually completed the level. Wow. What the? What? Is this guy a boss? What? It's Monkey Man statues. Okay, yeah, you have to kill the monkey heads. Oh my god. What is this shit? I wonder what level 3 looks like. This is fucked. Shit's fucked. Yeah, so you do have to kill all the skulls. That's the goal here. Hit the... No, what? Oh my god. Some of these situations are like impossible. Fantasy Zone. It's not even like Space Harrier or World Runner. It's more like one of these primitive 3D kind of first-person arcade-like shooting, like Spectre or something like that, maybe. Although it's just you just move forward. You're not even moving. It's just things coming at you. Oh, the game over seems glitched. Okay.
Oh, apparently I got to level 2 somehow, even though I had a game over. Did I get my lives restored? Where does it show your lives? Oh, no. I did not get my lives restored. So I'm guessing there's going to be 3 of these. There's a green one, a blue one. If it's like stage 1, there's probably 3 different areas that you have to complete to get the password for stage 3. But unfortunately, this does not seem as fun as stage 1. Oh, okay. Oh, we did it. All right. Well, I mean, the stages can be short if you do it quickly. We just got to focus on doing it quickly, I think, because if you get bad luck, you're kind of fucked. What was that? Are there power-ups in this shit? Oh my god. Okay. All right. All right. Good luck so far. Okay. If I just kind of move into them, I'm just gonna be fucked. What can I do about that? Oh. What? How am I supposed to? Oh, I avoided that somehow. Oh, what? He came out of nowhere. Dude, fuck off. Kill this thing. Oh, we might make it back. What is that? No, he came out of nowhere. Are you guys enjoying this shit? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Alright. Man, the blue statue heads here are pretty creepy looking. I like that. Oh, look at that. It said game over for a split second, but then I avoided it and the game over went away. This game is whack. Oh yeah, and they come from off screen. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't punish you, but you can kind of get unlucky if they come from off screen. Not only if they come from off screen, but if like a whole bunch spawn in front of you, you might not be able to get away ahead of time. I mean, if they spawn kind of all around you, then you're just kind of fucked. It's not the same without the music, I agree. Is this better than level 1? No, definitely not. Level 1 was way more fun. This is I don't know, it's okay. It's alright, it's simple enough. It's playable. And it's probably doable with like a lot of luck, but... Oh, this shit, man. Oh my... Yeah, I was kind of fucked there. Wasn't I? Oh, I mean, maybe can I move like above them, maybe, or below them? Does going up or down do anything? It's probably just for aiming, but you don't need to aim on level 1 because the skulls are on the same plane. Can I actually kill the blue? Sometimes the blue things are not killing me. Am I killing them first? Maybe you can destroy the statues that come at you too. I don't know if I'm destroying them. I think I am destroying them sometimes. You hit them enough. It takes more than one hit. So if it seems like you're trapped, maybe you can get out of it by shooting the things coming at you enough times. But let's just mostly try to avoid them. Oh, okay. Well, strap ourselves in for savage gameplay. Can't be giving up. I don't know. This might be doable. Either way, I do want to see stage 3, but it'd be nice to get the password the proper way, so we can have all the lives. I wonder if it'll be something completely different, or if it'll be more platforming. They kind of seem like they used up all their platforming ideas in stage 1. I don't know, because it's a very simple platformer. Not a lot, really. Oh my god. I could have probably avoided those things. Okay, that was a good dodge right there. Oh my god. Okay, those are good dodges. Good. Oh! No! Oh! More sick dodges by me. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh! I couldn't dodge. Not bad, though. Not bad. Destroy it! I didn't destroy it.
Can you really destroy those things? I'm gonna try. No. Maybe you can't destroy him? It's funny though, sometimes it's like they're not hitting me. It's kind of weird how your bullets just have... you have a crosshair, but your bullets just pretty much cover the entire screen anyway. It doesn't seem like it matters if you get things in your crosshair or not. Savage. Now this is the video game right here. This is most definitely a video game. Oh! Okay. We're all coming on the right side. I'll just wait a little bit and then we'll go. Oh! What? Dude, they fucking boxed me in. At least the game is nice enough to give you like some iframes after taking a hit so you don't get comboed like immediately. That's nice of it. It seems doable. Like with the first stage, it seems doable with some luck. Because the stages aren't necessarily that long. Oh, fuck that guy! Oh, they had me kind of pincered there. Whoa. Oh, fucker. No! Is it 8 skulls you have to defeat to get to the next level? If it's 8 of these heads, maybe level 2 is going to be pretty difficult, actually. These things take way longer to kill. 1, let's count. Oh, shit, I'm dead here. Oh, maybe not. Sick dodge. 2. I thought I would have to get around him on the right. Let's count the skulls. That's 8. 1, 2. 4. 6. 8. It's not 8. Is it 10? 11. 11 skulls that I killed that time. 11, okay. Maybe it has nothing to do with the skulls. Maybe it's just a time limit? Like you just have to survive a certain amount of time? Imagine trying to do this shit with just 1 life. That would be fun. Oh no, I'm dead. Q2 is really hard. Head towards the castle long enough? Am I winning every time with the castle on the screen? I didn't think that was the case. Alright, I'll just sit in front of the castle, see what happens. I won't even shoot. Let's try not shooting and see if we still, like, win the level. They're boxing me in. What the fuck, man? Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's better to keep moving? Just spitballing. Yeah, I know. Not a bad idea. I don't think it's going to be the case, though. I think it's probably either a time limit or having to kill a certain number of skulls. It might be that you have to kill a certain number of targets, but then there's like a delay. So you can end up killing like somewhere between like 8 and 11. But you actually only need to kill 8, and then after killing 8, like a target number, then you automatically go to the next stage after a certain amount of time. But let's just see if we can get there without shooting anything. I think you're kind of better off just to keep moving. But I mean, the problem with that is then sometimes you scroll into them. But if you just stand still, a million of them all spawn. Did you see how game over appeared on the screen there for like a split second? This is like a very primitive version of Super Star Wars. You thought that Super Star Wars was primitive? This makes that look like a PS4 game. Well, it's reminiscent of World Runner just because of I think the texture on the ground that they try to use to give it that 3D effect. And there's actually like a bunch of games that use those kind of like moving lines like that. But the choice of the green ones does. I wonder, they probably were inspired by World Runner for these graphics. We haven't even been to like the third part once. There's got to be like a 1-3. I mean a 2-3. There's got to be a 2-3. I'm surprised they didn't take damage there. Well, I definitely didn't kill 8 that time. Oh, do you get a gem every time you succeed? Look, I have a red gem in the bottom left now. Oh, wait, now why is it flipping between red and blue? Look at that. Well, I was close. Oh, fuck off. So you probably get a gem each time you can... Wait, those are your lives, I guess? Oh, those must be your lives? The gems? So I have 2 gems right now. Yeah, I guess that must be it. Why do you get 4 lives in stage 1, but only 3 lives in stage 2? You should get 4 lives. This shit should be 4 lives. What the fuck? Rip off. Oh, no death. So who's loving this game? Who just can't get enough of watching this repetitive shit? Anyone? Get ready. I'm ready for this shit. It's freaking impossible. What does the sphere do, I wonder? What do those spheres do? It makes a crashing sound? Doesn't seem to kill me. Let's try inching the screen forward. Oh, no, no! No, that was fun. No, oh no! Oh no! Dude, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh my, dude, I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. Keep going to the right, keep going to the right. Pray for success! Oh my god, oh no! Oh, I'm still alive! Oh my god! Whoa! Oh! I'm still alive! No, I'm dead! Oh, I killed 6 of those things. Not you, Dragon Seal? Alright, thanks for registering your opinion. Mr. Leo is loving it, though. Maybe you guys should all follow the example of Mr. Leo. He loves the things I play. Savage Savage Level 2. Elden Ring. He loves it. He loves all that shit. Damn it. Only could get like some extra lives or something. Oh wow. So close to dying there. And now I'm dead. Yep. I was gonna die there for sure. You like the game, but you're not the one playing it? Well, I mean, it's not like... I mean, the game is extremely simple. It's just kind of unfair. It's unfair, but, you know, it's like, you know... You're just trying to mitigate the good luck you get. You're trying to mitigate the bad luck. You're trying to avoid damage and give yourself the best chance to get forward, and... It's kind of grinding, you know, I mean, it seems like if we keep grinding it, we should at least be able to see stage 2, 3, you know? Seems like a tough one, though. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of lame without the music, to be honest. It's definitely... It's kind of unfair, it's kind of repetitive, and it's kind of lame without the music, is what I would say about this minigame. But the first stage was awesome. The first stage was awesome, so I think this game is worth playing, but, you know, I guess you could just skip the second stage. Just look up the password online and skip it if you want to. Not me, though. Oh yeah, me too, Skittles. Mr. Leo's got some good teachings. Well, the rebellious students are the more worthwhile one. If only we could get past stage 2 that quickly. It just takes longer. You did. Oh, that sounds like Skittles, alright. Yep, he would refuse that. Why do I have to... Yeah, that's what he says. Like, why do I have to do it? Skittles. Skittles, son. This is all part of your learning experience. But I don't want to learn! I want to play video games! Not Skittles. You must learn. You have so much to learn. So much to teach you about Suikoden. I survived there. Sometimes you seem to, like, glitch out of dying. I'll take it, then. I like the graphics on these enemies, though. Let's say I do like that. The shooting effect is a bit much. Just wait until I've been playing this for like another hour. Then we'll see if it's a bit much. That's also the kind of thing that will bother you more if you're not playing it. Like, I didn't even notice that it was annoying. I'm just too focused on, like, trying to survive. But if you just... Especially if you just have a Twitch video on in the background, and you're kind of like maybe multitasking or something like that, which I do all the time myself, then things like obnoxious music and sound effects can be much more bothersome. In fact, even if you're watching the video but you're like paying attention, I think that if you're paying attention directly, things are less annoying than if you have it just on in the background, probably. Because if you're invested, then it just becomes part of the audio tapestry of your experience. This bullet sound effect is all part of this game's delicate woven tapestry of experience. Very carefully crafted, of course. Yeah, the Flip Champ Ultimate Technique. Sprite scaling? I feel like there are certain games that might do it, but I don't know if it might just all be tricks. I feel like Lionheart might have had stuff like that. You know, it might be that later Amiga games do, because systems, because there was multiple upgrades to the Amiga, like multiple Amiga systems. They kept getting like the Amiga 500, 700, 1000, 1200. They kept upgrading it, so maybe the later ones had stuff like that. Probably the earlier ones didn't. Yeah, Skittles knows the way to enjoy my stream. You guys should listen to the wisdom. Now it's Skittles' turn to teach about the ways of watching the flips. Going up or down doesn't seem to fucking help at all. No help. I wish you could also dodge stuff horizontally and vertically, but probably doesn't have that capability. Okay, get on with it. What happened? All right. So what are those? I wish I knew what the spheres did. They're probably just for score. I think it gives you a bunch of score. Maybe. Oh my god. Whoa, that was close. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. That was some sick dodging I just did. I hope you guys appreciated it. Another sick dodge. Oh my god. Oh my god. I couldn't sick dodge that shit. Dude, they're moving too fast, these fucking things. Should I be going to the left? Do they always move to the right? Fuck. Maybe I should try moving to the left on that stage. And I'm wondering if the monkey heads always move, because they, unlike the skulls, they actually move. And I keep having to chase them, and it's making the stage take longer. I wonder if I'm fucking up by moving against their movement pattern. Hopefully they don't just always move away from you in the direction you're trying to move in. Good explosions. Alright, let's try going to the left. Pray that helps. Stage 2 is kind of fucking tough. Oh, dude, it works! It actually works. Yeah, they're moving against me now and not. So I can actually reach these things much quicker by moving to the left. I'm going to keep going left. Oh, okay. What? Oh my god. How was I going to escape that? Still, though, I think we actually discovered a strat. Going to the left makes a big difference from going to the right. So maybe that stage will be doable if we do that. Keep trying. Good thing I noticed that. Just been absent-mindedly just scrolling to the right without thinking about that. And I noticed that they were moving. And then I was like, huh, I wonder if I'm doing this wrong. One whole bit, if you can correctly guess what I'm doing right now watching the stream. It's nothing inappropriate. You're playing Warframe? Oh yeah, I know people who have... I've never seen more than 5 seconds of Warframe. But I know a couple people here and there who, like, apparently addicted to it. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing I would like, but I don't know. Should try it one of these days, maybe, to increase my video game knowledge. What is Skittles doing? Maybe we should all guess. Guys, let's all guess what Skittles is doing. Why should I be the only one? Yeah, I'm just gonna start over. I'm gonna say Skittles is eating peanut butter toast. Yeah. He was inspired to eat peanut butter toast because he just watching me play stupid video games and just babbling like an idiot made him suddenly get a craving for toast. Yeah, that's my guess. Anyone else want to guess? Incorrect, I lose. Oh, what do I lose? My life? Do I lose my life? Do I lose my brain? Very unfortunate. Oh, oh! Oh! Fucker came out of nowhere. That is, come on. Come on, that is crap. Oh, okay, okay. Dude, just put me on the next level. Fuck off. Next level. Thanks. Are you playing Warframe Skittles? Like Dragoon Seal is? Remember, we go to the left this time. Oh my god, that fucker came out of nowhere. Oh, another one! Oh my god. Bad luck again. You need a little bit better luck than that. Now, I mean, many of the deaths can definitely be avoided, but then there's ones like that. I mean, I could try to, instead of like just charging to the left like this, I could kind of inch forward and like kind of jerked movements like this. Don't take that out of context. But I mean, yeah, I could have a little bit more warning that way, but still, I forget. I don't know. Maybe if you move. I mean, if they spawn really badly, I think you might just be dead no matter what. Because like, if they spawn in front of you, like in a mass, you're gonna be forced to move to like in a direction at full speed, and then there's gonna be chances for them to like just come out of nowhere and destroy you. So nothing you can do about that. But most of the time, I think this shit can be avoided if you just react properly. 1 bit? Okay. You know what, Skittles? Just go ahead and, on your next stream, I'll pay you that bit. In fact, I'll pay you 10 bits. In fact, on your next stream, Skittles, I'll pay you 100 bits. That's how much I value you. Yeah, see, right there I was forced to just quickly move. And then I had to move into a spot where there was no place to go. There was kind of no place to go. No, I don't know if I could have dodged that. These things also take more hits to kill, too. The skulls die pretty quickly. No, dude! Oh, again. Don't work, I miss. I at least know what it is. I know so little about it. Dragoon Seal, tell us about Warframe. What the fuck is Warframe again? So I know it's some game that people grind. I know it's got grinding. I know it's kind of an action game that you play with the mouse. I know it's third person. You've got like a dude you jump around. But I assume it's like a shooter. I think it's a shooter, like, but it's like third person shooter and you like jump around and shoot the men, loot the men. That's very vague. So you shoot. So it's a shooter, and it's like versus other people, right? Like a versus. Like, is it a team game or like Team Fortress, or is it like one-on-one? Oh, it's a one-player game. It's not. You don't play against other people, so it's one player. You run around, you just shoot. Solo or co-op. Is it like arenas? Do you fight against other people that are like you, that have the same abilities? Or similar abilities? Or do you just kill like a bunch of enemies? Like a normal video game and then there's bosses and stuff? Do you like run through like levels? Maybe it's a little bit like Phantasy Star Online. Is it a little bit like Phantasy Star Online then? Or that style of game where you are doing missions? Lots of enemy AI. Technically, any enemy would be AI. That's just like all enemies are AI. But, you know. So you're playing against So is it like how similar is it to Phantasy Star Online then, or something like that? Are you like running dungeons? Are you running dungeons like killing enemies, getting like is it Diablo style like item drops or treasure drops, and then you like fight a boss at the end? Is that about it? Because it seems like the kind of thing that would be Diablo-esque. I honestly don't know. I've seen somebody. I think the most I've seen is like 5 seconds of gameplay footage. It's one of those things that like I hear about and I never look at. Just haven't looked at it. I'm just curious. I'm just a little bit curious. Yeah, you missed. Oh, Agent Waste, you missed it. We spent about 2 hours completing stage 1. Stage 1 has got 3 areas. Took about 2 hours to finally like get through the tricky platforming. And when you get to stage 2, you get a password and you can just keep doing it over and over again. And you can practice all the stages, but you only get 1 life unless you get the password from beating the previous level. Unfortunately, stage 2 is completely different. It's no longer a platformer. It's this like 3D shooter game, and it has no music during the gameplay, so it kind of sucks compared to stage 1. It's not as interesting as stage 1, but I'm kind of trying to do it because I don't know. It'd be cool to beat Savage, but I have no idea how hard stage 3 is going to be. This is pretty difficult right now. We've almost spent an hour on this section, and most likely, there's 3 sections, and we have not once gotten past section 2. Not even one single time. Section 2 is a lot harder than section 1. Maybe we should look at some footage of Warframe. Thus, Warframe. I mean, I wasn't asking so much about the lore. I'm sure the lore is like typical. Oh, there's bad enemy demons, and you gotta... And it's a post-apocalyptic world, and you gotta... or maybe it's like a fantasy. Maybe it's like a cyberpunk world. Maybe, I'm sure it's something that we've all seen before. Because there's only so many, like, lore storylines for that kind of thing. Now I'm stuck on stage 1. I mean, you let the title screen would take at least 5 hours. It does, but that's another matter. So yeah, this is stage 2. There's 3 stages in the game. Each stage, I don't know for sure, but each stage seems to have 3 sections as well. And each section of this, it seems like it's sort of similar to the speeder bike stuff in Super Star Wars. It seems like you have to kill a certain number of things. Like this first segment, you gotta kill a certain number of skulls. It seems like, although it seems inconsistent, so I really am not sure. I would want to say that maybe it's like you just survive for a certain amount of time, but that doesn't seem to be the case either, because that doesn't seem consistent as well. It does seem like killing the skulls speeds it up, but I really don't know what the exact requirements are for passing a section. Trying to kill... yeah, I don't know, it seemed quicker that time. You gave up on Warframe? No more? Tell me more about Warframe. Like, I still have kind of no idea what Warframe is. So I generally... Dragoon Seal told me that it's... I was thinking there was maybe a multiplayer game, but he was saying, like versus multiplayer, but he was saying it's either co-op or single player. I know it's third person, I know you jump around and shoot. Is it at all like Phantasy Star Online, like you run dungeons? I'm just trying to guess at what it is. If you run dungeons, you kill enemies, I get the impression it's Diablo-esque. But... we're doing pretty good here. Dude, oh god, it's doing good. And why'd you give up on it as well? Big Warframe on the 27th, come back, update. That's how they get you. All these online games, they have like these big updates, and then the big updates are like they add some boring repetitive shit. 99% of the time. Like, oh dude, there's a new battlefield. We reuse all the assets to make a slightly different thing you can do. Oh man, it's great. I mean, sometimes it's like something really new or interesting, but usually not. Right, Final Fantasy XI's done its share of that. That's all it does, like with its new content, which is not really new content. It's more co-op, not Diablo-esque, too much grind. But Diablo is very grindy, so I'm confused. Diablo's like all grind. I haven't played since they added overworld with skateboarding. There's an overworld with skateboarding. Okay. It is very savage and bucolic. Battlefield has many things that are shitty. I kind of know what Battlefield is. Asset recycling is strangely not one of them. Is that... Wait, what are you talking about? I mean, I was just talking in general with, like, online games. Especially MMOs, but like any kind of, like... All these online multiplayer games do that at least somewhat. Because they have to, basically. So they can survive. Like, not a very viable business model in the first place. EVE, solo, or co-op. Instance missions. So instance missions would be like Phantasy Star Online. Okay. But could you be a bit more specific? Exterminate. Okay, so there are different mission types. Exterminate, defense, mobile defense, survival. You get resource and part drops during missions. Between missions, you build weapons, frames. Yeah, you like level up, configure your dude, progress, whatever the progression system is. You do that shit. Is there like a town hub you can walk around in, or does that just happen in like a menu? You just do that shit in the menu. MMOs are grindy too, but they are nothing like Diablo. Oh yeah, that's true. Diablo does not own the concept of grind. Well, no, but I mean, like, because you said it's not like Diablo because it's grindy, and that doesn't make sense to me. It's like Diablo is like very grindy. Well, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's. I'm asking. Well, because he used the phrase loot, like you kill dudes and get loot. So I mean, like that sounds Diablo-esque. That's what. No. I'm just guessing. I mean, Phantasy Star Online is also a bit Diablo-esque, just in terms of like its treasure system. A lot of these online games are Diablo-esque, and like all this stuff with like the style, like the different colors of drops, different rarities being different colors, like that was all kind of born from Diablo 2. I think it's fair to call that Diablo-esque, right? Plays more. No, I know it's a third-person action game. Yeah. I know it's a third-person shooter. I wouldn't call it auto-attack MMO style. Oh, no. I didn't think it... No, I knew it wasn't that. I know it's an on... That's why I was wondering if it was, like, more like Phantasy Star Online. Because, like, from the 5 seconds I've seen, I kind of got the impression it was a little bit more like that. But maybe, like, a little bit less Japanese style, though, in its controls. There is a town nexus. Okay. There are various town hubs you can travel if you want to. Okay. For, like, story reasons, probably? Maybe you can get better different missions or something. Probably the most MMO aspect about it. It sounds like it's not much of an MMO at all. It sounds like it's very un-MMO. It sounds like it's just more like a typical instance online. We really should have a term for online RPGs that are like mostly instance content with like a hub. That should have a turn. The fact that we just end up using MMO for that shit, even though it's nothing to do with an MMO, it's only because nobody bothered to come up with like a different term, right? The structure is more Guild Wars-esque. Yeah, but Guild Wars is more of like an MMO though. In what way is it Guild Wars? Because Guild Wars is pretty much more of it. Well, no, the second one is. Actually, I guess the first one, I never played the first one. I want to say it's more Diablo-esque, but I never played the first one. The first one I know, yeah, the first one I know is different. That kind of thing. The second one is more. I played the second Guild Wars. I did not like it much at all. But I know a little bit more about it. The town's gathering of all. There's just like a place for. It's probably like a hub. It's probably mostly for people just like hang out and show off their characters, right? But it's also like you can like do all. It probably has like all your menus, your various like player progression menus and customization shit, right? All like the towns and the hub worlds in these kind of games are basically just elaborate menu systems. They pretty much just exist. Like, take an EMU, but it's just taking, like, menu systems and making it seem like there's an online thing where you interact with other people. All missions are instances of players. Yeah, like a lot of online games these days. I think it's just easier to do that. Just an easier business model. But it's kind of less cool, I think. It drives you insane. Yeah, I mean, people also, the term RPG has no meaning. It just means every freaking game now. RPG means nothing. JRPG doesn't even mean Japanese game, which is baffling. MMO doesn't even mean massively. The massively part is completely been washed away from the definition, and it just means online game. So many like terms are complete nonsense, like gamer terms don't mean anything. Yeah, an MMO. Well, there is the Elder Ring online game. The Elder Ring. There is the Elder Scrolls online game, but yeah, Skyrim, no. That's pretty... Yeah, because like some people like get MMO just confused with RPG. Like all the terms kind of bleed together because there's like no discipline in the way people use them. People just kind of use them however they want. There's like this general kind of... I guess in some circles, kind of like, oh, use the term however you want. You know? Man, my playing is turned to shit, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just keep talking about shit while I grind this game. Look at the fucking world premium. Wanted to rip the purchase limits out. Yeah, you gotta, I mean, it's better not to get too mad about stuff like that, because it'll drive you crazy. But I understand what you mean. It can be a bit irritating. I will give you a distinct definition of RPG. Well, no, I'm sure you can give me one, but you won't be able to give me one that, like, everybody uses consistently and applies to the way that people use it all the time. You can't do that. Too many people have, like... You can definitely have your own. Like, I kind of have my own, you can have yours, but the problem is there's about, like, 10 working definitions that people use, like, on a normal basis. So... and the term is just too muddy. Like, and that's the problem. Like, if people don't use a term like that, if they don't all use it the same way, then if somebody tells you... Did I say hi to DJ? Let me just double confirm that I've said hello. Pineapple to you too. Yeah, if the term is muddy like that, then if somebody tells you a game is an RPG, it conveys no information, so that makes the term meaningless. So, regardless of what definition you come up for it, it's still like a completely screwed up, meaningless term at this point. And RPG may as well just mean nothing. It may as well just mean, like, video game. Like, there's fewer games... Even it's hard to find games that, like, wouldn't count as RPGs. I guess most people wouldn't think of Mario as an RPG. Even Zelda, a lot of people call an RPG. You know, anything vaguely fantasy-related, people will call an RPG. Anything with statistics, people will call an RPG. Which is every game, because every modern game has RPG elements. But at some point, you know, people used to, like, use that language, like, there were games with RPG elements, and then at some point they just turned into, like, RPG. Which is kind of a fucked type of progression. Hello to you too, DJ. Application of rules over player skills and reflexes. Yeah, I can see where you come up with that definition. If the game hinges on your skill more so. That makes a certain amount of sense. But yeah, it's not a bad definition. I would, you know, it's tricky because essentially RPG, the term, its origins come from pen and paper role-playing games, of course, and the way that it was originally used is kind of a fucked up way because the term's meaning derived from the social element of those games and not their gameplay systems. Like, the gameplay systems of pen and paper games, they're all turn-based games that heavily rely on stats. And so, the video games which originally you borrowed that term were the ones that borrowed the statistic elements of pen and paper role playing games. They were all turn-based and they all heavily derived from stats. And they play like pen and paper RPG, like the systems play, but that meaning got incredibly confused because the term is role playing, so people associate it with role playing, which is something that is technically 100% different from the actual system, because you can have role playing on any kind of system. You can just attach that to any type of system, or I mean any type of like game system. So it's a terrible term for a video game genre. It's actually a terrible term. But if people had been consistent about using it from the beginning, it wouldn't have been so bad. But they weren't, of course, and they never are. A good example, I can't use the RPG preferred scene anymore to browse the source menus. Exactly. It's completely meaningless, yeah. There are many RPG hybrids. Yeah, I mean, there's also like action RPGs, which is still like RPG. Another problem is that you have games for which you have whole entire genres for which the term RPG is 100% necessary. Like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, those style of games, which some people subcategorize as JRPGs, but those need the term RPG because there's nothing else to call them. Whereas games like Dark Souls and maybe like Skyrim, the games that are more action games, which just so happen to use stats or rely on stats, you could call them something else. You don't necessarily need the RPG term for them. I tend to think that the best games to call RPG are the ones that most need the term. There's absolutely nothing else you could call it. You know? But people who think that RPG more means role-playing put more importance on terms like JRPG because you need some kind of... a certain kind of people who will be like, well, Final Fantasy's not a role-playing game because you don't role-play in it. But then what is it? They inexplicably will call it a JRPG. But JRPG still has RPG in the title. So that doesn't make any sense. And it also has nothing to do with being Japanese. It's a style of game design. So that doesn't make any sense. You see, nothing about it makes any sense. And then you also have stuff like Secret of Mana, which people still think of as RPGs, but it's definitely very hybrid between action and... Well, Secret of Mana, that leans a bit more on stats than action. But then you have stuff like Star Ocean, and... Dude, even Diablo has... It's not completely stat-based, it has an action element to it, So many... Yeah, I'm an RPG. My streams... How annoying is it that some type of games require not knowing about the games they're named after? I don't find that to be annoying. I actually think that's very reasonable. Because... Yeah, sure, it does require a little bit of knowledge. And... The problem with that is that people can interpret that different way. Like roguelike, they might interpret different things about roguelikes. Metroidvania is a stupid term. Souls-like, I think roguelike and Souls-like are good terms. I like the terms that go dash like. I think those are the best terms that we have. They have their issues, but at least it's clear what it means. From the term itself is logical because it has a clear meaning. And that meaning is baked into a specific game, so it's consistent. It never will change, because the original game will always be there. And even though people can interpret it differently, people can always interpret anything differently. Action game can be interpreted differently, adventure game can be interpreted differently, comedy, even movie genres can be interpreted different ways. What's a comedy, what's a drama, what's horror. Everything can be interpreted in different ways. So you're always going to have that problem. But at least with roguelike and Souls-like, it's clear what it means. Or it's clear what it's the basis for it is clear. Even if the meaning can be different depending on how you read it. It's the best you can get. It's absolutely the best you can get for it. And having to have knowledge to understand what it means, well, that's still better than something like RPG, where even if you do have knowledge, your knowledge can be wrong. Because there's like 1,000 different ways to interpret it. Roleplay is an antiquated term inherited from its design roots. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Who started to flip on one of my rants? I was trying not to rant. I was trying to just talk. Sorry. I mean, I know you're messing with me. I think, to be fair, Asian Waits was ranting more than I was. And he's allowed to. They're just saying. Skittles, what do you have to say about RPG? You got anything to say about that? What do you think? Give us your thoughts. Dragoon Seal ranted a little bit. He ranted like a tiny bit. Minor rant. Rule progression game. Well, that would continue to use the 3 letters, so... that's actually not a bad idea. The problem with that, though, is getting people to get behind that. There's a weird thing where, like, many people are attached to the term RPG for some reason. Like, I've gotten into, like, arguments with various people before. I mean, like, even if you say something like, well, I think the term RPG is kind of meaningless, so people get very defensive about that. Which I think is a bit odd, because it's just like a term, it's like a phrase. Like, what difference does it make if somebody doesn't like it, right? Like, some people will get even more defensive about that than if you, like, don't like a specific game. Dragon Questvania. It makes as much sense as anything else. Well, they did define the genre. Rogue would probably be the more difficult one for people to understand since it's the oldest of those games. Yeah, I mean, I think roguelike is still pretty good in its... people do complain about that one, but I honestly think it's still pretty good. It's just that people tend to kind of split up the meaning to mean, and different people prioritize different things. Even for myself, I tend to prioritize the aspect of it where permadeath, to me, like, if anything defines roguelike, it's permadeath more than anything else. But maybe some people would say randomization. And then other people will, like, be sticklers and say it has to be turn-based to be roguelike, because the original roguelikes are turn-based. And even more than that, it has to be that specific kind where, like, everything moves one space every time you move. Which is something specific to, like, many of the classic roguelike games. But, I don't know, I think the term roguelike is not a bad term as well. At least it kind of has a meaning. Although it's kind of overused, but... At RJP... Oh, the Reddit have very liberal definitions. People should be more sticklers about that. It's better to be a stickler because... I mean, it's good to have sticklers about definitions because it kind of helps keep discussions focused, you know? There's really no point in discussing stuff when people are, like, all using, like, terms in different ways, because you can never... you end up, like, not being able to, like, talk about anything in a meaningful way. You know? There's really no point in having words be inclusive. You don't want words to be inclusive. You want them to be exclusive, because it makes them more meaningful. Like, if a word just means everything, there's no point in using it. What type of video games do you like, Flip? Well, I like Smorgleborgles. Oh, you like Smorgleborgle games? I love Smorgleborgle games. I never heard of a Smorgleborgle game. What's that? Well, it's a video game that you play. Oh. Okay. So it's a video game that you play... Well, okay, well, what do you mean? So it's a video game that, like, a Smorgleborgle game is a game you play. So it's like... Okay, so... Yeah, as opposed to games that you don't play. Okay. Those are my favorite kind of games. I love Smorgleborgles. Isn't that... That's like a lot of... I think you kind of play all games. Yeah. It's inclusive. It's good to be inclusive. Haven't you heard that? Inclusivity is good. Okay, but I think that maybe that's too inclusive. No, you can't be too inclusive. Inclusivity is, like, always good. Okay. Well, I love Smorgleborgles too. Yeah, dude. Do you want to join my Smorgleborgle discussion forum? You get really defensive when people complain about how you argle. Knock it off, bro. Oh, I said argle. Yeah, what? You think our anime is good, huh? I probably my problem with the RJRPG community, which I've never looked at because I don't really use Reddit, but I just hate the term JRPG. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't ever use that term ever. I try to never. I even try to kind of use RPG a bit sparingly. I try not to overuse it, but it can be hard to avoid it sometimes. You know, I went through a phase where I tried to just never use it, and it's just impossible. It's so hard to talk about video games and not use the term RPG. But I never say JRPG. It's just completely unnecessary. If I want to say that, like if I want to talk about something being in the Japanese kind of mold of Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, I will just say it's like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest. It's much more like descriptive to say that than to say JRPG. JRPG is a useless term, I think. It's just by the fact that it has Japanese in it, it's too confusing. Because there'll be like games like Septerra Core that are American made that people will call JRPGs, and that's just complete nonsense. And then people will call like Dark Souls a Western RPG. And that just makes absolutely no sense. You can't have a term like that. If that's what the term means, come up with a different term, you know? It's like naming your... This is like calling all your steaks chicken. Hey, what are we going to have for dinner tonight? Oh, I'd love to have a chicken. Why are you cooking that beef? Okay, it's... Yeah. Right. What about Avatar? Fuck you. Yeah, some people call Avatar anime, but I probably wouldn't. I don't really watch Avatar though. It seems like, I mean, I have watched like little snippets of it. I don't think I could get into it, to be honest. Wait, let me focus here for a second. I think I'm actually doing pretty good. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! Well, at least they all spawn on the right side that time. Fucking die! Fuck you! We can mash faster, perhaps. Come on, I'm actually doing good. I still have 2 lives. No, I'm down to. Oh wait, I'm down to 1 life. Oh shit, I thought I had 2 lives there. Okay. Frame of reference on art style, handful of stuff in Japan. You cannot adapt to there are art style differences between like regions. I mean, part of the reason why JRPG and WRPG, well, and then you also have like CRPG, but people think of those as being Western as well, but that means computer RPG. But it's like still all Western stuff that people call that, even though Japan has their own computer RPGs. The reason why those terms are like hard coded with like by nationality is just because different nations have different trends in the kind of games they make. That's really the only reason. But it's still not a good thing to like bake that into the term when that's not specifically what the term is about. My IDs intrigue you. You'd like to subscribe to my IDs? Okay, Skittles. Well, you can sign up to the Flip Letter at flipletter.com. I recommend it. It's good. This game is starting to make me dizzy. I just want to see... I want to make it to the 3rd section, like, 1 time. Well, I mean, I've been playing shitty the last freaking half hour. I think we've been talking about freaking, I don't know, video game shit with Asian waste. Anime offers a perspective that's usually Japanese. Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, it's a good point because JRPG has Japanese in the title, but it means a style that is associated with Japan, but not necessarily always from Japan. So that doesn't make sense. But we do the same thing because anime also means like animation from Japan. And it's just because, I mean, that makes a little bit more sense though. At least it's not literally, because like JRPG and WRPG, those are literally mean like Japanese RPG and Western RPG. at least with anime, they're taking a term that comes from Japan, so it's a little bit more organic, but yeah, it's true because like Western studios can try to make things that are anime-like, and has been done, and sometimes it's pretty close. And Japanese studios can do stuff that's like more Western-like, but there is a bit more of a divide on that than video games have. Because even the most anime-like Western animations is still not quite anime. Like, I don't know, there's probably some good examples out there, but it almost does not exist, a Western anime that's like so good that you can't tell it's not Japanese. It almost doesn't exist. And I don't think Avatar is particularly... Like, Avatar is still kind of... It definitely is inspired by anime, but it doesn't really particularly seem anime-like, I don't think. The animation style is still pretty different from anime. Yeah, and also, like, the way that it's not only the animation style, because when you're talking about, like, anime, or animation, it's not only the animation style, it's also... The country that it comes from also tells you about the culture and the writing that goes into it, which also is different. So... But, that's still a little bit better, because... Oh, I have all my lives! Oh, dude. Yeah, I'll try it, you fucking... Give me some good luck here. Okay, remember to go to the left. I'm already fucked? Oh, I didn't die. So let's kind of wait for one... Oh my god. We'll wait for one to appear on screen, and we'll just kind of try to sit in front of it. So that, like, goes across the board. Now, it's fucked there. I was fucked there. Okay. Oh my god, come on. No, don't spawn another... Oh, good. Oh, I had to move to the right there. I had no choice. Oh, my dude. Oh, the pressure. Oh, come on. I want to go to the left. No, you're fucking crowding me. I feel like I'm close. No! That was such a good opportunity. I killed, like, 7 of those ape heads that time. It was not enough, though. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. And also, like, the term anime, it's a bit more useful to have that term because it refers to any animation that comes from Japan. It doesn't, like, refer to, like, a specific kind. Having, like, a term of RPG that refers specifically to only RPGs that come from Japan is kind of weird and unnecessary. Since there's a lot of variety of RPGs that come from Japan and America, and they both influence each other. It's just not a good term. I think anime is a bit better as a term, but it does maybe... There are some foibles, since the West will occasionally do something anime-like, and Japan will do something Western animation-like. WRPG in Cincinnati. I was just watching that the other day. I like to watch old sitcoms once in a while. Kind of entertaining. Better than watching most modern TV shows for me. I just like to watch anything from like an older time because I'm much more interested in the time capsule aspect of media. It's so cool to see people from just different eras. It's much better than like watching a period piece because it's never the same. If you watch a period piece made today about something in like the 20s, it's never close to how people acted in the 20s. Well, usually, I mean, most of the time, it's people, you know, I don't know. They're really, really good at mimicking, like, the costumes and the sets. They're really good with costumes and sets and, like, budgetary stuff. They're terrible with writing stuff, like, and making people act like they came from, like, an older time. I feel like they used to be better at that, but I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, well, like, they kind of are short. I mean, some people do use it with that shorthand, but the problem, though, Dragoon Seal, is it's a misleading term. So there's still other people... Just as many people
just literally mean RPG from Japan as well, because that's what it sounds like. If you have a term that's misleading on its face, then people will use it wrong. That's why it's good to not have misleading terms, you know? That, like, terms that are kind of misnomer. That's why RPG itself is such a terrible term, because it doesn't sound like what its original usage was. What do you guys think are, like, the animation from not Japan that's, like, the closest to something that's like an anime? And what do you think is the animation from Japan that's the closest to something from America or from another country? Although I'm not really that familiar with animation from other countries. Not too much. I know... I've never watched, like, Asterix. Yeah, that's true. A French film. Because that term, you know, it has meaning to, like, talk about, like, what the origin of different movies. We want to know that because we want to put the... It's important because it puts the culture of the thing you're watching in perspective. So you know what culture is coming from. What's the next Amiga game we're going to play? Can we do that now? We probably should. This level is fucked. Let me just try to do some attempts where, like, I actually freaking focus for a second. And I've just been, like, throwing my lives away. But it's so difficult, though, to not throw your lives away. I don't even know how I didn't die there, to be honest. Like, how did I not die there? I guess sometimes you just kind of get away with it. Neo Yokio. Is that a Western production? Yeah, I've never heard of that or seen that. Vinland Saga. So what is Vinland Saga again? I've heard of that. Yeah, Penny and Stocking. They were definitely going for, like, that's a Gynax thing. They were going for, like, kind of well, they weren't, I don't think they were trying to specifically make, like, a Western style cartoon exactly, but they were drawing from a lot of inspiration from, like, South Park and other types of, like, Western animation. But it's still a pretty Japanese show, I think. I really like that show too. Penny and Stocking. That was a good one. Very unique anime. And it had amazing music. I think that was by the same people who did, like, it was like by, what's his name? Like Imaishi, who also did, like, Fooly and now like the Studio Trigger guy, I think. Was that by the Studio Trigger guy? I thought it was. He was with Gynax for a long time. I think that Kill la Kill was the first non-Gynax thing he did. He, like, made his own studio. I don't know if Gynax is still around. No, yeah, they must be, because they're still making Evangelion. Is that's still coming out, right? They've been working on, like, the new Evangelion for freaking ever. Made by the Attack on Titan studio, it was a Nordic aesthetic. Well, does it still feel like... So that's... I know that's a manga. Is that an anime as well? But does it still feel like an anime, though? This game scared her away. You know, well, I mean, to be fair, Demo has patches of time where she has to, like, make dinner and stuff. So no matter what video game we play, even if we play, like, Pokemon or Stardew Valley, she'd probably be gone. Half the time anyway. Reign the Conqueror. Oh, yeah. That was anime, but had West... I vaguely remember that. I do vaguely remember that. Did they have a Western feel? Well, there are other stuff. Like, there's, like, superhero stuff that are given to Japanese studios to make, but they have very Western. I mean, some of the... I guess if you think about it, some of the older cartoons, like The Hobbit, and all the cartoons made by Rankin Bass were technically Japanese animated. A lot of the older... Hanna-Barbera stuff. No, not Hanna-Barbera stuff. A lot of the older cartoons were, like, produced in Japan, but, like, they were written and designed in America. Heavy metal influence. That's interesting. I kind of remember that not being good. Is that not good? I feel like I might have watched that. But I barely remember it.
You're right about that, Demo. Skittles. What if I just call you Demo Skittles? Like, would that be showing respect? Both you and... Would that... You and or Demo? Boondocks? Well, Boondocks is another one that I would say... I mean, it clearly has anime influence, but I don't think... It wouldn't pass as an anime, right? Like, nobody would watch that and think, oh, this must be made in Japan. And I don't think people would think that about Avatar either. Unless they just, like, don't know very much about anime. Yeah, that's what I thought about Rain. I remember, like, it being, at the very least, like, mediocre. Like, not very good. Not good at all. The new Voltron? Was it at Anime Feels Like It? I don't know, I didn't watch it. Was it... That was made by an American studio, though, right? Or was it produced in America and animated in Japan? Or by Korean? There's also, like, Korean stuff, too. That blurs it a little bit. I believe that was made in America, right? Well, I don't know. Did it feel like anime, or did it feel like Avatar? There's a bunch of things that are, like, very Avatar-like. I also don't think that... What's that one that was popular for a while? That computer-generated one? With the colors? Ruby? I don't think that looks... If you just, like, look at still shots of that, you might think it looks kind of like anime, but I think if you watch it in movement, and especially the writing, it doesn't... in no way seems like anime. Oh, then you have stuff like Castlevania. Castlevania, I think, is Japanese animated, but it's Western written. I think that's another thing. Is like, is Western written stuff? Because, like, yeah, you have all that other stuff. Like I said, all the older stuff that's Japanese produced, but it was just farmed to Japan to animate people. I mean, I would say that doesn't count as anime. I would say stuff that's farmed to Japanese studios, but is Western produced, probably doesn't count as anime. Generally, but if they're going for a Japanese feel, maybe it's so close that it may as well be anime. Might depend, I guess. Avatar is the center of what is anime controversy. I get that, but I don't think I would be on the side of the not anime part of that argument. And it's not only because it's not made in Japan, but I think the writing... There's two reasons. The writing does not at all feel like a show written in Japan, from Japanese writers. It feels kind of like it's more mature than a typical Saturday morning cartoon, but it always still felt a little bit Saturday morning cartoon to me. That's why I can never get into Avatar. And then the second thing is the animation does not look like anime. The way the animation is done is not anime-like. The designs, you can definitely see a lot of anime influence, but I don't think the animation style is anime at all. But it's like the way the action scenes are done and stuff. It's the way the style is done. It's like less dynamic and more trying to be fully animated. So there's like a lot more awkward movement all the time, but less bursts of hyper animation. From what I've seen, maybe I haven't seen enough of it. But I just feel like it's done in more of a general American kind of way. Castlevania animated recently. Oh, I don't agree about that at all, Dragon Seal, but you're entitled to your opinion. That's all I'll say about that. I probably wouldn't call that anime either. The point you were making, you were refuting something I made earlier, which was that no one would think it's anime. Well, I mean, I guess you're right. If that... Oh, I beat level 2! I somehow freaking lucked my way through level 2. Oh my God. Level 3 is red, dude. You gotta do level 3. Green dudes! They die pretty quick. Is this actually easier than level 2? Luck. Pray for luck. Pray for luck. No! Oh, look, there's dragons. Alright, dude, we got to see the dragons. Alright, that's probably the last section, but Jesus Christ. This is freaking tough. and honestly kind of annoying, and it doesn't feel worth it. Let's just check out. You know what? We don't even have to use the password. Let's just take a look at level 3. Yeah, because it might also be shit. We might not really care that much. We got to at least look at it though. Maybe level 3 is like more awesome platforming. Level 2 is a disappointment. I wish it weren't quite that difficult so you could just get through that shit. But yeah, that's pretty unfair. I don't like level 2 too much. Yeah, see, I've heard people have that opinion about Castlevania. And personally, I found the first episode to be like absolutely near unwatchable. And so I can only imagine how the later episodes are. Because I've heard a lot of people say that. Like, even people who liked it don't like Season 3. Yeah, if I don't like it... I mean, that's not true, Skittles, because there are anime that I don't like. It's just that I usually try to focus on the ones that I do like. Let me see. What are some anime that I don't like too much? I couldn't... You know what I couldn't get into, even though it seems like it should be cool? What was it called again? The one with, like, the demon boy who has, like, the blue flames on his head? Why is this shit not loading? What the fuck? Blue something? I could not get into that. I tried both the anime and the manga, and I could not get into that one. I mean, I wouldn't say that... I don't think it's bad, but I just couldn't get into it. And then another manga... I didn't see the anime, but another manga that I did not like at all was... I think it's called Kenichi, like the world's strongest Kenichi or something. I kind of thought that the manga... I tried reading a little bit of it. I kind of thought it was shit. So... I'm sure there's a lot of anime that like I wouldn't be that into, but I usually gravitate towards things that look good to me, and I'm really rarely disappointed. I'm much more often like pleasantly surprised than disappointed. Usually I can kind of pretty much tell what I'm gonna like. And if there's an adaptation of something, why is it back to disc 1? It should be on disc 2. What the fuck? We just want to see level 3. That's all we want to do. You fucking game. Oh, I have to change the quick start configuration every time. It doesn't save it, does it? I have to load it first and then switch this before... Because this doesn't save for some reason in the configuration. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it is. I should try saving it just to make sure. Let's try it again. Comedy anime, you hate them? I guess I haven't really watched that much comedy anime. Like, those tend to be more like slice of life anime. I don't know, I haven't really watched that many, but the ones I've watched have been like decent. I liked that... What was that one show called with the animals? Shirokuma Cafe. That's kind of a comedy anime. It's more... they tend to be more like slice of life dramedies than... Like, what are like the out-and-out comedy stuff? I mean, Panty and Stocking is kind of comedy. I like that. Yeah, Kenichi, the world's strongest disciple. I didn't like that. I still haven't watched it yet, Mr. Leo. But I definitely will. I was almost going to watch it last night, but then I decided to watch the new episode of Ascendance of a Bookworm instead, and then I started rereading the manga of that. It's a popular one. I wish I could remember what it's called. Yeah, Penny Stocking is great. But like all that stuff, like Penny and Stocking is more of like a quirky action show with comedy than like a pure comedy. Honestly, I can barely think of any like pure anime comedies. Does something like Konosuba count? But I haven't actually watched that. Like, what's an anime pure comedy and not just like slice of life? Oh my, dude, what is this? I guess we only get to have one life? Whoa, this looks awesome. This is stage 3? This actually looks awesome. Now I'm disappointed we couldn't get past stage 2. The water kills you. Okay, of course. And you get music too. The music sounds good. Gintama? Oh yeah, is Gintama a comedy? I've heard that. That's a really long-running one. A lot of people like that, right? I think Bang Sucking counts. Dude, this music's awesome. Should we look up the password and, like, try to get the max lives for this? This is actually pretty cool. I wish I could play through this now. We're just completely stumped by level 2. Galaxy Angel? What is that again? Urusei Yatsura? Yeah. I love Urusei Yatsura. That's true. Kind of counts as like an offbeat comedy. I guess Rama Half counts too. I guess those kind of count as comedies. Yeah. And I like those. Wait, how did I just fire downwards? Oh, I see. Okay. You can fire downwards, but not upwards. Huh. It's too bad the shots kind of overpower the music, but man, otherwise, this section is awesome. I don't want to play through it. Oh, bloody bird. Is it bird? Birdie? Do? Is it... I'm gonna guess Birdman? Even if I like looked up the password and we like played through and beat it, I wouldn't feel like I've actually beaten the game unless I properly played through stage 2, so I kinda don't even want to do that. But man, this looks pretty awesome though. So maybe I can play through with only one life. I'm so good at being a bird. What a chance for that. You get a respectable health bar. Completely different UI and interface. Completely different in this from stage 1. Is that a bit crazy? And then we go that. What's that, a pot? Oh, you restores your health? You can get health back. Wow. I like this game. It's a shame that stage 2 sucks. Because otherwise this game is like actually really cool. Bad about that. What's that? And I wish you could hear the music a bit better in this stage, but you know, you can have everything. Oh, boss! Stand here. Mash. Uh-oh, spawning in enemies. Oh, I got him. More health? Dude, this section is actually surprisingly generous and fair compared to stage 2, which is a clusterfuck. This stage is actually good. It's fun. City Hunter. Oh yeah. Well, I would say that's definitely a hybrid comedy action. It definitely has comedy. It's like it's also similar to like Dirty Pair as well. And like a lot of those like 80s style. What? Oh, that spiked ball must have been an insta-kill. Damn, the hitbox is a little bit insane on that. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. Alright. I like the game, but yeah, we probably won't be beating that one. Stage 2 is just too ridiculous. It's just too ridiculous.
I might have to put in like an Elden Ring amount of time trying to luck my way through stage 2. I mean, we probably could do it if we just kept sat there and kept grinding it. But is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe there's a trick to it. Who knows? I still like the game though. I'm gonna keep it at a 6 and an 8 for the music. Dude, the music in the game is really good. I like the game. I'm not gonna downgrade it for stage 2 being shit. But, you know, shame we couldn't actually finish it, though. All right. All right, let's see here.